Hey guys, 18, 19 out, and 73, nice and comfortable, cozy inside. Just been cutting firewood all day and working in the forest and taking breaks on the computer, and that's about it today. So I'll show you out there where I've been working and show you what's going on. A lot of you will be pleased to know I've been cleaning up out here where everybody said it was dangerous and a fire hazard. Been cutting all the dead brush up. You can see the fresh cuts. I've been working out here for a week or so. You can see a fresh cut and dropping dead trees. That was a dead tree laying that I burned up already for firewood, and you can see here was a bigger tree. I am still doing the old style, my cuts that I was doing in the past with these smaller trees, because I don't have a proper wedge. I had a wedge and I cut it with a chainsaw, and there's another one I cut, and I'm going through here clearing up all the dead standing trees. There's one that was broken off and I burnt. Here's one I got to gather up. And then all this brush here that you guys were also worried about is going to be perfect for the wood shop wood stove. So all this here will get burned up with time. And then it'll be pretty much cleared up. So I know that'll be a relief to many people. And I've been cutting the dead trees that was laying here, and anything that's not laying directly on the ground. And what's convenient is when these trees fall, they got so many branches, they don't touch the ground, so they're dry. And anyway, I'm gonna harvest up all the logs that I cut. I've got another one over here that I cut up, and I gotta bring it over the wheelbarrow and bring it up to the house and then split what I have to. But yeah, there's a spindly one here that still needs to go. I'll leave that one. That one is good for the wildlife. It's all rotted. There's a good thick one right there. It's dead. That'll be going here soon. I'll burn that up. That'll last me about 3 days. 3 to 4 days of burning that big one there. That's good. So clearing out all the dead wood. And over here, while I had the chainsaw running, I want to keep the apple wood together. I clipped out some apple wood from this old tree, my old apple tree. Oh, I want to keep the apple wood together so I don't forget it. That's smoking wood for smoking meats and stuff. And I came up and I buzzed off the snags on everything. My head gets snagged. Gnarly old tree. Now we need to clean up and fix. This was a whole dead chunk. Actually, it was mostly dead. That was this big one here, my apple tree, and it was all pretty much all dead, gnarly wood. All right, so there wasn't anything worth keeping much on that. The core, the heart of it was alive, but since we're trimming and pruning the tree to keep only the good, healthy stuff, I cut that off, and then I cut off any really dead wood. And up in here, I think you can see the one stump right there. That was pure dead. And this will open up the tree to allow more sunlight to reach the apples and the fruit and the leaves where it's needed. So all the dead wood comes out. Now they say it's a 3-year process of pruning your tree. You only want to take back, I think they said 30% of the pruning each year, or spread it over 3 years, the pruning. Spread it out over 3 years. So 30% of the pruning you're going to do each year. If you prune too heavily in 1 year, you'll kill the tree. And again, I took out mostly dead wood today. And later I'm going to come out and prune some of these gnarly branches back. But I've got to do some more research again and I want to limit the top of the tree from going too high. So I'll have to get a ladder and cut the pieces, the new growth that's going way, way, way up, and then try to train that to grow down and out and bush out more, so that I have a more healthy apple tree and a lot more fruit. So we'll see how that goes. But the pruning has begun. And there's another tree I cut up today. Now I'm not showing me using a chainsaw so much. There's a tree going that way and a tree going this way. Because I'm just tired of the flack I get for when I run the chainsaw. I try to be really careful and safe, but there's 5,000 experts out there who probably are better than me, and cut up a whole bunch in there. And so you probably won't see me doing much chainsaw cutting anymore, the actual work. But I do suit up, and you know, I got my helmet and earring protection and gloves and protective gear. But anyway, I just I'm stressed in front of the camera when I'm cutting trees anyway, just from what I've read through the years. So anyway, I hope you understand. I'm just going to talk to you about it afterwards. And right now I'm going to haul it all up to the house. Got about 3-4 days of burning. Yeah, maybe 4 days maybe, from what I've cut up today. Trying to knock as much snow off as I can. That one's going to have to be split when I get up to the house. And it takes a lot of trips. I don't dare weigh this down too heavy or too high. I can't get under the fence. I don't dare weigh it too heavy or I'll never get it around through here. I'll get bogged down in the snow. Alright, I've got to go on the other side with my electric fence. And now that I'm cutting trees, this is in my way anyway, all the brush. It sure isn't stopping the deer, they just go right under. They're not worried about it at all. So I don't know if you can see where I'm at. That's about one load. It's about as much as I dare do at one time. Otherwise I'll never get this wheelbarrow through here. And then we take this on over by the house, come back for another load. I got about 4 loads out here maybe. I got to haul in. Those 3 got to be split. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. We'll see how it goes. That one was easier. Oh. Ant nest. Not as hard. That one doesn't have as good wood in it. It's an ant nest. It's funny, I saw no sign of it from the outside. When you look close, you finally see it. There's a knot in this one, so this one might split harder. Let's see how it goes. Sometimes it goes offside. There's a knot in that one. Yeah, sadly that wood's ripped up. The ants did their job on that one. There's that knot. That one's not really going to split. Makes for good kindling though. Later, in the mornings, I always need that. I'll try the other side, but I don't know. There's a knot on the other side. Now it doesn't want to stand anymore. This is a tough one. It's just disintegrating on me. Yeah. That's pine. There's a knot right in the middle of that one too, so I'm going to try to hit it off the side of it. I'm afraid it's going to disintegrate too. Yeah. That's where I haven't been showing me splitting any pine wood either recently. Splitting pine is rough. You get an easy one, sometimes you don't. Ah, there it went. They didn't leave much firewood in that log. Those ants did a job on that log. If I'd known, I probably wouldn't have cut it. But hey, it's a couple BTUs. Ah. Try that again, see if I can will it down so it'll fit in the wood stove. Disintegrating. Yeah, it's garbage. Otherwise it won't go in the wood stove. That's better. I'll get that one in there. And some kindling. I'll leave this up in the house and get another load. And there's the core of the problem. You got this twisted grain that goes every which way here. See? Twisting and waving and curving in different directions in this pine. And I don't know if you saw what I was showing you, but there's curves all over in here, see? It just waves and twists, curving off, curving off. And it's hard to cut. There's a knot, just a gnarly mess. Anyway, I'll get the camera in out of the snow and I'll keep going. Gotta get all those trees in here. Oh yeah, by the way, it's a no solar day. No solar. It's been like this all day, so I gave up. It's a no solar day. It's a gentle snow, just quietly coming down, but that's it. Pufferball is begging for some loving. Hey, Pufferball. Yeah, you talk to me now, huh? That's my Pufferball. The other one is still terrified of people, but this one is a lovey cat. Doesn't mind the snow at all. You're a good cat, huh? A happy cat.